Hello, my friend. I got kind of a personal question for you today. What kind of wealth do you have? Yeah, that's right. I'm asking about your assets. I want to look at your statements. I want to get a little look into the paperwork of your life, but I'm not just talking about material wealth. Our proverb today is a proverb that repeats a theme throughout the entire book, which is you can have a lot of material wealth and still be miserable. That's a big theme in Proverbs. And we all know this to be true. We all know people of great means that aren't very happy because they're not walking in wisdom. Here's what the proverb says, Proverbs 15:16. Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil. Again, Proverbs coming back to this idea that drama is a serious sin. Gossip and conflict, they're just really a weight in our lives, and that you should do whatever you can to find wisdom, fear God, and be in right relationship. And in this particular instance, it says, even if you have to sacrifice financial wealth, fear God, be in right relationship with others, you'll be so much happier. You see, really in life, there are 4 different types of wealth. And our mistake is we usually only build 1 or 2 of these wealths. What are the 4 types? It's just simply this. The first is financial wealth. This is an obvious one. This is the abundance of resources. This is why we go to college and get jobs and look at the investments that are available and watch the stock market and read books about, how to get crypto coin or whatever it is. And that's not bad. You should actually be financially secure. God doesn't want you to be insecure financially. The problem is when we put all of our energy and emphasis and priorities into financial wealth at the neglect of the other wealths. What are the other wealths? Well, the second one is physical wealth. It's abundance of health. It's having a strong body and a strong mind. And anyone that's had to endure chronic pain or a chronic disease understands how precious this is. And most of us get this. That's why we join gyms and eat green stuff, and why cauliflower has made a major comeback in the last 2 years. We want to have physical wealth. Now, the last 2 are the ones I think that get neglected the most. The third one is spiritual wealth. This is an abundance of 2 things, truth and grace. It's when the truth is setting you free and you realize that God loves you and you've done nothing to earn that love. When you're just seeped in good, godly truth and you have that deep inner sense of gratitude because of the grace of God, the undeserved favor of God, you become close to God. You become aligned with your Creator, and you enjoy rich and beautiful and wonderful and eternal spiritual wealth. I hope you're not neglecting that. Now, the last one, it's the one people don't think of the most. And I think it's just critical to actually having great relationship, love, and a satisfying life here on earth. And it is relational wealth. Do you have friends that if you said, man, I just need you to get a plane and come visit me, do they just pull out the credit card and say, I don't even have to ask questions? If you were to be put in prison, who's the person that shows up and puts their hand on the glass for you? Who's that person that texts you or calls you right at the right moment? Who's that person that could say something really hard and hurtful to you, and you know they love you and it's good for you and you're grateful for it? What the proverb simply means is getting our relationship with God right, that's spiritual wealth, and keeping our relationships with each other right, that's a lack of turmoil, are a beautiful enrichment of our life. And if we neglect them, we can't be happy. What can you do today to build some spiritual wealth? Well, you're already doing it. You're listening to this refuel. Way to go. Spread it. Let someone else know about it. And what can you do today to build some relational wealth? Find a place to do an act of kindness. Call someone out of the blue and tell them how much you love them. Cancel something and go out to eat with a couple of friends or family members and just laugh and invest in one another. Because I tell you what, even though your wallet will be a little thinner after that dinner, your life will be much more wealthy.